Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Lena.
And your boy Kev.
And on this episode of Love is Under Construction, we will be discussing what?
Talking about cheating today.
Let's talk about it.
And why people cheat.
So, guys, what is the definition of cheating? I feel like you can't really just be out here saying you've been cheated on and you really haven't, or you've been cheated on and you don't really know that you have.
I feel like men and women look at cheating differently, the definition of cheating differently. Like men and women don't consider the same thing, cheating.
Okay, what are some things that you would consider cheating?
I would consider cheating if you're having sex with someone that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Okay.
Or communicating with someone that's inappropriate, or communicating with someone in a inappropriate way that's not your boyfriend or girlfriend.
Via
social media, text, meeting up with them.
Mm-hmm.
Need that.
See, I'm gonna give a pretty broad definition of cheating for me, because I feel like cheating is anything that you would only do with your partner and you feel like you have to sneak around and do it.
Or
if it feels wrong, then it's not right.
So basically, if you wouldn't do it in front of your girl, don't do it.
Right. Or in front of your man, don't do it.
Okay, but there's those out there that believe it's only cheating if you get caught.
Whew.
No. If you don't get caught, it's
no.
not cheating.
Cheating is cheating, guys. Whether you get caught, whether your partner find out about it years later, months later, whatever. Cheating is cheating. And I guess I'm going to be specific on my terms of cheating. Cheating for me is definitely would be sexual encounters, cuddling, text messaging, calling all hours of the night, social media, like you said, doing and saying things that you would and should only say to the person that you're with. And just giving any inappropriate attention and time to someone that's not your significant other.
Is it really cheating though if you don't get caught?
Yes.
So if you go,
it's still cheating whether you get caught or not. You've cheated.
If you go to court for murder, and the judge can't find you guilty, you didn't murder that person. Even if you did, you didn't murder that person.
Is that person still on earth?
No.
Okay, then it's murder.
But it can't be proven that you killed that person.
Just because something cannot be proven does not mean that's what it is. And again, guys, don't listen to that. Do not listen to, I don't know. I don't care who it is, whether it's your brother, sister, father, auntie, uncle, grandparent. Don't think just because you haven't got caught, it is right or it's not considered cheating. Because what we all know to be true, what our parents tell us, what them old timers tell us, what's done in the dark will come to the light.
You gotta deal with karma too.
Exactly.
So have you ever been cheated on?
Yes, I have.
And how old were you? Like, what time during your life did this happen?
I was really young. I was in my early teenage years.
So how long did it take for you to move on to the next relationship?
It took me some months, but I don't think for a second I wasn't hurt, because this was my first everything, my first real relationship.
So this is the person you lost your virginity to?
First everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
So typically you're pretty attached to your first.
Exactly.
Right. So
I was.
I'm sure you were really, really hurt.
Mm-hmm. Really hurt. I cried for days.
Why do you think he cheated on you? Like, did you do something? Did you not do something? Why do you think? What do you think was the cause of that?
To be honest, that was my first relationship. In his mind, I wasn't spending as much time with him as I could have been. Mm-hmm. But I was also not supposed to be dating either. So the whole relationship was us sneaking around. So
your parents wasn't with none of that?
No.
Dating stuff?
Exactly.
Okay. Did he know that? Did
you knew that? He say he understood it, but yet you cheated on me, knowing that. So did he really care?
Okay, so did he cheat on you before y'all had sex or after y'all had sex?
Definitely after. It was after. He made sure he got the cookie. So, yeah.
Typical dude, right?
I ain't going to say that.
So is that the only time in your life that you've been cheated on?
To my knowledge.
To your knowledge.
I hope so.
So it's possible you've been cheated on.
It could have been. I mean, we all could have been cheated on times we don't really know about. So how about you? Have you ever been cheated on?
Yeah, I have been. It wasn't anything I took to heart though.
Why?
Because I didn't really care about the girl. It wasn't like I cared about her.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, I just wanted to have sex with her, really.
Got you.
And I was about 18, 19.
Oh.
Okay. Out of high school. I had my own car and she lived like 20 to 30 minutes away from me. So I drove out to see her a couple of times.
So did you feel like she would cheat on you?
I never thought she would cheat on me. I thought everything was going pretty good.
Right.
But apparently not. And she told me that I wasn't there for her, or I can't remember exactly what she said.
Okay.
But it was something along the lines of she didn't, kind of like yours, like she didn't see me enough. Like I wasn't around.
Mm-hmm.
That's why she cheated, I guess.
So you also said you really didn't care about her. Are you sure you didn't cheat? I mean,
on who? On her?
Correct. If you didn't really care about her.
I cared, but it was something new. So my feelings and stuff, emotions and stuff weren't that deep.
Gotcha.
Like it was fresh.
Mm-hmm. Well, did being cheated on, did that affect you in any way? Like, did it affect who you became as far as how your other relationships went thereafter?
No, I wouldn't say that really affected me. It did open my eyes though to let me know that it's women out here that will cheat on you. Like it's not just because guys normally get a bad stigma as being the cheaters right. In relationships, but it opened my eyes to let me know that there are women that will cheat on you too.
Do you think she was justified for cheating? I mean, nobody's really justified, but from her view, could you understand why she did it?
I don't believe cheating is ever justified. Mm-hmm. If anything, I would have appreciated if she sat down and talked with me about the situation and about what was going on and what was going through her mind, how she felt about everything.
So it possibly could have been fixed and
right.
salvaged, right?
Right. But I can say that I was single for a minute after that situation.
How long was a minute? It was not that
long.
18.
I said 18, 19. So I graduated high school on my way to college. So I was single for about a year or so. And I was dealing with multiple women.
Okay.
So I didn't have to worry about being cheated on or anything. So
right. So that's probably why you never cheated either. You dealt
Correct.
with multiple.
Right.
Whew. Well,
I would never cheat on anyone.
Why is that?
Because it's not right. I wouldn't want to feel that hurt, even though it wasn't really that big of a deal to me when it happened. But I'm sure if I invested more time and really cared about her and I loved her, I'm sure that would hurt. And I don't ever want to feel that or put anybody else through that.
Exactly. Because let me tell you something. Being cheated on is the worst thing. Not the worst, but one of the worst things you can go through in a relationship.
Right. And I feel like it's no point to cheat. Like, if you're going to cheat, you might as well just break up with that person or tell them it's not working out or something. Don't cheat on them and then expect them to stay with you or to want to be with you.
Right. And I guess on both ends it's hard though, because what if it's like a situation where someone isn't happy, but they really love the person and they've been having the conversation on why they're not happy, but the person doesn't seem to get it and isn't really putting in effort to change things, then what?
At that point, it's probably best that they go their separate ways.
What if they don't know how to do that? What if they're so invested in that person and that's what they're used to? They don't know how to walk away. They don't want to walk away. They're hoping things will change.
Well, they shouldn't want to cheat either, just because it's not going the way they want it to. So again, it's not. I don't feel like cheating is ever really justified.
You're gonna have those who feel like it is. And what do you say to those people aside from what you have said already?
That's them, honestly. I respect their decision that they make, but for me personally, I wouldn't stay in a relationship where I was cheated on.
Yeah, and that is important, guys. Love yourself. Know your worth. Do not stay in something if you aren't getting the respect that you are giving.
So what about people, let's say, for example, I cheated on my girlfriend and she took me back and she cheated on me and I took her back. Should we stay together? Like, do you think that would be a constant spiral?
I feel like if that's what they choose, then so be it. Me personally, I don't want to be in a relationship where I cheated and that person cheated and it's tit for tat, because no, that is not healthy.
I wonder who cheats more, men or women. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like men might cheat a little bit more and they're sloppier with it. Like, I feel like when women cheat, they're more organized with it. They know how to hide it better. They know how to cover it up better.
I think part of the reason why is because we're good at masking those emotions. What
you mean?
When I say that, I mean in terms of we could cheat just physically or emotionally, and guys would never know because we'll be so committed and make it seem like we're so loyal to you that you would have no idea is going on.
So it sounds like you cheated on a boyfriend before.
No, but I know plenty of women who have.
And how did those relationships work out? Are they still with their dude?
Some are still together.
Oh, that's crazy.
Sadly, but I'm not one to judge.
Do you know the dude? You didn't tell the dude? Like,
that's not my place. That's not my place. I could see if it was me being friends with both of them.
Right.
Then it would be.
That's what I'm saying. If you knew the dude, would you tell him?
I know him, but I'm not friends with him.
If you were friends with him, would you tell him?
I don't know.
Right. But I would want somebody to tell me if my girl is cheating on me. Especially if they're my friend.
Again, I couldn't answer that. I couldn't, to be honest.
Okay, so let's say.
And I think if I knew that, I would be leaning more towards telling my friend that cheated, hey, you should talk to that person because what you did was wrong.
So let's say.
I wouldn't want to ruin either friendship because of that, because evidently I had nothing to do with that.
Right.
I'm just the innocent bystander listening to this mess or watching it go on. So it puts me in a sticky situation and I don't want to be in it.
So what about this scenario? Let's say you're cheated on.
Okay.
And you and your boyfriend have a mutual friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that mutual friend knew that your guy was cheating on you, but he or she didn't tell you. And then later on down the road, you find out that that person knew that you were being cheated on. Okay. How would you feel about that?
I wouldn't feel no type of way, depending on what the intentions were. If that quote unquote friend didn't tell me because they were being nasty or spiteful for whatever reason, then I would be hurt or upset. But if they didn't tell me solely because they wanted to stay out of it, I would understand that. And anyway, my feelings still would be hurt whether the friend knew or not, because I was cheated on. So at the end of the day, I still have to deal with my partner.
But would you want to know why that person didn't tell you? Like, would you talk to that person and ask them, why didn't they tell you?
Probably later, after when it's all settled. So what about you? Would you want a mutual friend to tell you?
Yeah, of course. I would tell my friend.
But you don't think that
Well,
would ruin your other friendship though?
right. So I had been in a situation where I was a mutual friend of two people, and I knew that the woman was being cheated on, but I didn't tell her.
Did you talk to the guy or girl, whatever the other?
No, because that was my boy, and I didn't want to.
No, I mean, did you talk to him in regards to telling him that it was wrong?
No, not at
So,
that time. No, I was in a immature place,
okay.
so I believe that's why I
So,
didn't.
if you
You
could
know,
go back, would you have talked to him and told him it was wrong?
probably not
Why?
because I wouldn't want him. I don't know.
Do you feel like you were a part of the problem, being that you weren't really pushing him to do the right thing,
I wouldn't say I was a part of the problem.
but
Like
you
I don't
weren't
have,
part of fixing it though?
in a way, yeah, I could have played a part in fixing it, but it's ultimately up to him whether or not he wanted to stop doing that.
So
And
you just wanted to stay out of it.
I don't believe, yeah, and I don't believe that he wanted to stop doing it. So I figure why waste my time.
Exactly. So, and I feel the same way. I feel like I'm going to stay out of it because at the end of the day, more than likely you're an adult. So you should be handling your business as an adult. So, coming from you, a man's perspective, what do you believe are some signs that a person is cheating?
From a male perspective or a female or both, just in
From
general,
you, a male's perspective, what do
that
you feel some of the signs are?
that a man is cheating on a woman or a woman is cheating on a
Yes.
man.
Yes, that a man is cheating on a woman.
So you want me to tell you?
I get
So you want me to tell you?
Yes. Tell us.
You want me to rat out my boys, the
Hey,
men? You want me to do that?
I mean, you got a girl, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might be single.
So you cheated. So you cheated.
No, I haven't cheated. I haven't cheated, but
Fix it.
signs that a man is cheating.
Be honest now.
If he comes home smelling like something that's not him.
Okay.
Like, I'm sure you know his deodorant and his cologne smells
Right.
like. So if he smells like something that's not his usual or
Right.
it don't smell like you, then you should be curious. You should be cautious. Like, what's that about?
Okay.
And another sign is, I wouldn't say that this is a sign, but I would just say to make sure you know his schedule and what he does throughout the week.
Okay. Why would you say that?
Like any hobbies and stuff he has. Sometimes guys use those as excuses to go cheat.
Okay. So, for example, if he plays basketball with his boys and for whatever reason you find out he wasn't there, but he claimed he was.
Right. So then it's possible that he was cheating on you. Just just stay on y'all A game like
P's and
y'all
Q's,
do.
right?
Yeah, stay on. Y'all private detective stuff y'all be on. How y'all little friends following them and stuff on different social media sites
And y'all know
and
the rest.
making
Don't
and
listen to
making
everything he's saying.
and
We know
making
what we need to
and
do,
making
ladies. We
fake
got this.
and making fake pages to message him and DM and stuff to see how he gonna respond. Y'all not slick.
We got a lot of things y'all don't know about.
Nah, I know. I be knowing. So what are some signs that a woman is cheating?
I'm not a cheater.
This is gonna be good.
For the record, Just like you, I'm not telling everything.
Okay, but go ahead.
Some signs that you men should look for, if you suspect that your lady is cheating, is one I would have to agree with Kev on. The smells. We can smell different as well. If she's becoming more distant.
What do you mean distant?
Less affectionate. If you feel like, she's not really interested in you as much as she typically would be. Mm-hmm. And just something doesn't seem right with her. She just seems like, she's pulling away pretty much.
Like not wanting to spend time with you or be around you.
Correct.
Okay.
And another thing I would say that you guys should look out for is and honestly, this isn't just for the women or men, this is for both. If you suspect your partner is cheating, if they are becoming more happier for reasons that you don't know about.
So you're speaking of like if they in their phone and just extra cheesy and smiley, or
right, or they just have these bursts of joyful energies, right. And it's just like, okay, well, especially if things haven't been going great within your relationship. Right. If things isn't going great in my relationship, I'm not going to be happy.
Right, and you're going to be questioning why is he so.
So obviously you getting that love from somewhere else because it's not from me. So that's something to definitely look out for, or the opposite of that. If they seem down a lot, or guilty a lot, they may be doing something that they know isn't right and they feel bad about it. So
would you suspect your guy is cheating if he does something random that he normally doesn't do?
I wouldn't just go straight to suspecting that. I would question it.
If he's being extra affectionate or like saying stuff, like going overboard more than he normally does, or like buying you gifts or something, like
I'm going to question it. I mean, that definitely is a sign to look out for. But me personally, I'm not going to suspect that's what it is. I'm going to question him first. Like, what's going on? And I'm also gonna, I can't give all my secrets away. I'm gonna just question that. I'm gonna put a pin on that. So what are some of the things that you think leads up to a person cheating? What do you think are causes of that?
Causes of cheating?
Right.
You or someone not feeling wanted or desired, a lack of affection and time spent, or they just never were that into the person or that invested into the person in the first place.
Right. Just plain selfish.
Right. They were in it for selfish reasons. So
I would agree. I'm not an expert on cheating, but I've seen some things, and some reasons that I have known about people been cheating on was completely, in my opinion, just downright dumb.
So something little and stupid that could have been.
Right. Talked about and fixed. Right. A 5-minute conversation versus months of hurt. I will never understand it.
Well, at the end of the day, just don't cheat. If you feel like you're going to cheat, try to sit down with your significant other and talk about it and try to find some type of solution.
Exactly.
And if you can't find that, just move on. Just go find that somewhere else.
That fish. Find that fish in this sea, because it's a lot of them.
And if you could find a couple fish that want to share, that want to share you,
All right, y'all. So y'all know what time it is. So 2 days ago, a young woman by the name of Quantasia Sharpton spoke out with allegations of having unprotected sex with the R&B singer Usher. She claimed he did not communicate with her that he in fact had the STI, herpes. But many are skeptical in this allegation. Even a friend of hers who claimed Quantasia also put this stunt with R&B singer August Alsina and Kurt Cobain for money. Quantasia also allegedly tricked her friends into believing she had a baby in high school. After coming out about the allegations to the press, sources put out old Facebook posts of Quantasia saying things like, "I need some money," and enjoying my last couple hours as a regular girl. Now, I don't know about you guys, but it sounds to me like she's looking for a handout. Someone please hand mama a job application or a gym membership to keep her busy. Quantasia Sharpton, you need to stop. All right, guys, that's all we have for this episode. Love is under construction. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's your girl, Lena.
Yeah, boy, Cav.
Thanks for listening.